Hakim's used a slightly used a transport. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't hear anyone.
I haven't said anything.
Okay, but I don't hear Jason.
He hasn't said
Okay.
anything.
Jason is saying.
No, that's fine. It's just moving now.
I don't hear him either, actually.
Good.
Did you disconnect your microphone, Jay?
Yep, still can't hear you.
Ah, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Go figure. I was sparing you guys from my apple eating and forgot about it.
Right.
All
right, so I
that's
think
it,
Crazy Hakeem, it's a pleasure doing business with you, mate. I'm sure I'll visit you again in the future.
Excellent.
You could
Yeah,
do it.
there was no talk of owner's papers or anything like that. Just Hakeem.
That's good.
Alright,
Less
dude.
paperwork. We don't like paperwork.
Yeah.
There was no
wanna-
paperwork. Pretty much just sending his people to steal stuff and, I mean, get the vehicles and.
How it's done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you guys have ditched most of your vehicles. You could save a lot of money in handsome cab fares if you just have somebody fly the car around.
Can somebody fly the car though?
I don't know
Freddy-
anything about
Freddy-
flying a cab.
Freddy.
I'm not quite hobbyist. I'm close to it.
See, you need to like train some more. And
I mean, if you trust me to fly it, I'll
I
fly
don't
it.
trust you, but I'm willing to try.
Alright. Do we want to drop off the gold before we leave?
Yeah, I was thinking
In the
we ought
embassy.
to actually go back to the embassy and drop off the currency that we have.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, you could, if you wanted, get construction going on the White Dove.
That would be a good idea. Maybe we can
10,000 silver, though.
we could at least have them
Yeah.
repair the outside. You know, we don't necessarily need
Well-
to have the inside remodeled yet.
If the thing is, if you wanted it to stay in wood, but if you wanted to have that all torn down and do it in stone, that's also possible. And
That would be a good idea.
considering Freddy Firestarter lives there, it may be a
Well,
fan.
considering people wanted to burn it down not too long
Well,
ago.
that as well. Stone is a little harder to burn down,
Well,
but you need to get some quotes on that.
we could always. I have an idea. What if we get this place insured? We'll get our flying car out of here. We'll get the mob to come back in here and burn the place down. And collect on the insurance.
I like it more and more.
The only problem is it's in such bad shape right now that even if insurance places exist here, and you're not sure if they do, it'd be hard to get it insured. It's like, so you want your totaled car insured, and you're worried somebody's going to more total it. Mm-hmm.
All right, fair enough.
Would you like to get some estimates on how much it costs to put this place up in brick?
Yeah.
Yes.
PC map pending. You find out that like having it totally redone in Freddy proof brick, styles of your choice, very nice. Last technically forever unless somebody takes a battering ram to it. Around 600 gold.
Fuck me, that's a lot.
I don't care about money. Let's just pay.
We don't have that much.
Why not?
And so the 600 gold to do all that, is that including building out the outside, or is that just to tear the place down, kind of build up a shell that's made in stone?
That's pretty much for. Well, hold on, man. Let me double check to make sure my figures. That's most to get the entire interior, etc., all built in lovely, lovely stone. Everything, call it 750.
Okay,
750.
That would be to finish everything to our liking. And
yeah. We're talking like special bar tops and stuff for Officers Club, which is not accessible from PC Place. If the PCs want like special defenses and shit like that, then that may cost a little extra. If you want like your own portcullis, for example. But if you want like normal doors, I'm assuming that the whole place is kind of a little bit fortressy, but not a lot fortressy. So if you want extra fortressy, like if you want a fucking moat and shit like that, then the price goes up.
So I was thinking if we were to build this out, maybe like expand the basement so we could have a network of rooms for the doors.
Basement costs extra. Basement's extra. Right now, they leave everything in the Woman with No Name's Pleasure Palace / Pleasure Pit. They leave it alone for the current thing. But everything above ground, you're looking at 3 stories tall. That includes like the if you're making notes there, it includes the double flying car garage that has. You could potentially squeeze 3 flying cars in, but 2 is much safer and gives you a little bit of extra storage stuff in case you want to put a lawnmower up there or something. Also, just so you have an idea of how this is laid out, take a look at this: street, right in the center is White Dove. So the only downside is shitty parking. There's really no parking except for like, we put our personal cars here. There's places you can park that are not too far away, but this is pretty much like in the middle of like an island almost, with streets going all around it. It has no neighboring structures.
So it's like a roundabout, but with a building in it.
Sure. Big roundabout.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a very cool spot. It is probably one of the center spots in the city. It's on Rittenhouse Row. It's a collection of around in the neighborhood. It's a collection of average shops and some hospitals. Stuff in the area. There's a tram and rail station. Both like rail for long distance, tram for short distance, stables, Institute for Ritual Research, ye old magic repair shoppy, fire station, tremendous tailors, the Grand Clacks, a cooper shop called Crate and Barrel, potter, packaging shop, statue of the very famous Lady Rittenhouse, an Old West gunfighter, tram stop. That's where all of your people would come from, is that statue, because that's real close, and that's where the tram stops. So anybody wanting to drink here would probably take the tram or get dropped off and have their people fuck off. But you're right next to a tram stop.
Plus, I think a lot of the people we're going to be catering to don't necessarily drive themselves.
If you're making it if you're going to go, this is pretty much like it's making it into a level 5 building, but of stone. But if you're wanting to get into advertising and stuff like that, and kind of get because that if you're going to have like a swanky exclusive Officers Club bar thing, then that may be a little extra for the advertising, and
and we need to employ people.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the crew and all that.
Right. Fortunately, Jason in real life is good at business, which means Wrestling Rat is ready to rock.
Nice.
Now, one other
Well,
thing
we
we
don't
need to
really
think
have the
about.
money right now. Cover all that.
Yeah, so what we can do is let the other lads know what we have in mind, and we'll see if Joshua wants to reach into those deep pockets and pull out the necessary funds.
Yeah.
I think
Now,
that's
the
what
other
we
thing
have.
Joshua had mentioned was there was the foreman or the caretaker.
Mm.
He wanted us to see if we could locate him. And he had also mentioned about seeing if the new government might have some kind of program for compensating
Ah.
people and families that were tortured by the previous regime.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Oh, and a quick FYI for Wrestling Rat especially. Freddie would like to be there, but as he's seen, there's a difference in Freddie's business skills and Wrestling Rat's, just a wee bit. There are at least 3 already written, like a year ago, different things for making money within the worlds, whichever worlds, not necessarily this one, but the players don't like to go exploring. They don't like finding out about shit and stuff like that. So there are some money making opportunities that could literally finish this up within one session out there. Problem is, nobody's bothered to find them. Oh, Mildred, sorry, give me 2 different alcohol drug tolerance rolls to see if you've recovered use of your legs. If you have and you choose to not let Freddie know, he'll just keep wheeling you around because he doesn't know.
I don't mind though.
Hmm?
I don't mind moving her around.
Yeah.
Oh, I made it.
At last, she gets a check.
Nice.
I stay in the wheelbarrow and pretend I still can't walk.
Okay. So, but yeah, there's plenty, in addition to all the other stuff that you're wanting to do and all that, there's plenty of exploring and finding out about great business opportunities. I actually did write that in because the players were like, how are we meant to make money? I made some shit that if you're good enough at business, it can be freakishly profitable. The problem is you need a stake. Good thing is you've got a stake. Bad thing is you don't want to carry your stake because it weighs too goddamn much.
Oh, by the way,
that last part confused me. We need a stake, but it's
well, in order to, you got to spend money to make money. The problem is that the money weighs so goddamn much because unless you have like skill in different kind, like if you have gemology or something like that, and you know about different kinds of gems and their prices and stuff. I mean, appraisal gets you partway there, but when you're dealing with gems and stuff, it's like the difference in pawn shop owner and a diamond broker, as far as, you know, specialized knowledge and like, oh, this gem's got this kind of flaw in it, so it looks like it's worth more, but it's not, you know, that kind of shit. So that's the problem with having your money put into gems and shit.
Mm. Okay.
Now, give me a history roll, Wrestling, because the money thing is like, how do they deal with money? History tells me nothing. Absolutely. Maybe the heirs will know.
okay, hold on. History.
If it wasn't on the internet, says Freddie, it did not exist.
I know.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. It still freaks me out whenever you make a roll on it. Historically, what people would do is they would put their money in a bank. They would get a voucher from the bank saying this voucher is worth 1,000 silver or 1,000 gold or whatever. Then they would take that and give that, and it basically they turn it into a bearer bond. The bearer of this voucher is, you know, give the bearer 1,000, and the bank would charge them on both ends of it. You know, so in my world, I make it easy. It's 10% each time. So you'd have to make the voucher for, you know, more money than if you're trying to give somebody 1,000. you'd have to make it for 1,100 or whatever because the bank's going to suck up some of the money. But that's how they did it, and that's eventually what led to currency because money sucked ass to carry.
Yeah. I tell this to the others.
That's
So-
fucking bullshit.
Oh, the banks during this time, this isn't as bad as like feudal Japan or whatever, where it's like 50% interest on loans that would compound monthly or whatever. It's like, Jesus.
We'll carry the money somehow.
You could try, but then that does make it more obvious that you're packing a lot of money and a better target for stuff. And fighting with that much money on you will put you in negatives.
Let's go do something.
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
bored.
so,
She
all right,
says
so
no.
let's go put this money away.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Let's go find Klims. I pay 2 silver for the handsome.
Whoa, we have a fucking Trump.
3 silver because you've got a wheelbarrow.
Trump.
Yeah, with Trump there, I'm not going to pay more money.
You want a Trump there?
Yeah.
All right, why not?
Not in public, obviously.
Go back to go into the White Dove.
To the embassy, you mean?
To the White Dove, to Trump, to the embassy.
Right.
Yeah, oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Done. You guys arrive at the embassy via the White Dove Trump and turn in your money. She gets guards to help her carry it because she isn't all that fucking strong. And she goes, "Look at you out making money." She pinches Rassel and Rad, just shows like this huge fling of flesh extending from his face.
Where did they find you?
Thanks, love. There you go. I hand her the 214 gold.
Ooh, thank
go.
you, sir.
Let's put this in with the rest
right,
of
course.
Joshua's funds and deposit in there.
She, it happens. So please
right.
make a note of it. How much are you guys total up to in your funds now?
I gave her 214 gold. So I don't know.
That is out. 214, and I guess you kept the 20 silver, so yeah.
Yeah, I kept the loose silver.
Okay. Yeah.
So how much? No, I mean, how much total are you guys having stored here?
214.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought there was more money that you were. Oh, what Rassel and Rad's personal money? How much personal money did you put in?
Before I put in 200.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anybody saying money's too hard to get in this fucking campaign. So, right, the new guy put in his couple hundred. There you go. Yeah.
Does anyone want a assistant 5 or an instant disguise?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
So, what
Where'd
do
you
what do you want to go?
I just wanted to drop off something to XO23 real quick, and then we can go solve a murder or whatever.
Yes, let's solve the murder by the shark. The shark murder.
But yeah, I ordered a robot head AI
Why?
skull thing. It's a present for XO23.
Oh, so he has a friend.
Yes. I need
That's
to go pick it up and
Where did
deliver
you
it to him.
order it from, though? Do we really want, like, is it safe? Isn't it like a spying thing?
No, it's just an AI thing. Head.
Where did you get it?
I bought one from Cyberpunk.
From who?
Good.
Cyberpunk. It's
From who?
online. They're everywhere in Cyberpunk.
You got it
It's
on Amazon.
normal. Don't worry.
This will end badly, but okay.
No, this is gonna be great.
That's a card for Yana. There you go. All right, so
Get XO23 a friend. This will be great.
Yeah, I love him to have a friend, but I'm kind of worried about this.
Don't worry.
Okay. Let's just go and see.
Yeah. So I want to jump over to Hong Kong and go over to
you guys all trump into a dirty alley in Hong Kong.
Ooh.
Didn't
I wasn't here before.
Yes.
This is
Yeah, me neither.
Make a note.
This-
Oh, you don't get cards for being here for some reason that you can't figure out, but make a
What?
note you have been here. You're going to see a dirty alley next to the Lucky Golden Shower Hotel.
I'm gonna take them to the post. Is it far on foot, or do we need to grab a car?
You're going to need a taxi for that. Nobody walks anywhere here, or if
Alright,
they do, they get run
Ratlin,
over.
I have 15 gold here that I would appreciate if you could help exchange like the currency.
Excuse me.
So you want to exchange the 15 gold?
15 amber gold, yes.
15 amber gold, eh?
Would you like to have the amber gold and give me some of the normal gold, or it's up to you?
I don't know. I don't know anything about amber gold. What's the
Amber is the place outside of our pocket shadow, beyond the firewall. That's where all the really, 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 really powerful people are, and that's the gold that they use.
Got ya. Okay.
Do you know King Random and all that?
I know a little bit about the amber rights, but
Yeah, that's where they are, and
okay. They're
Yeah.
on the other side of a firewall, eh?
yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know if you want to keep the gold and just give me the normal gold. It's up to you.
Well, so you say you want to exchange this and convert
Yes,
it into Hong
15
Kong
gold
currency?
should be about 20,000. 1 ounce of gold is 20,000 Hong Kong dollars. So I'd like to exchange 15 ounces.
All right. Let's try that.
Okay.
Do you know any places we could go, or do we need to
Yes.
do some research?
I know our regular place. It's right
Alright.
over there. I'll take them to it.
No problem. You're wanting to exchange 15 gold pieces, you say?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, well, the price of gold's really been plummeting lately.
I hear otherwise.
Hmm.
Gold is always great in a recession.
Give me a bargain roll, Wrestling Rad, as you go head to head against this guy. Dun, dun, dun. Chose like the old 2D fighting games. Wrestling Rad versus Scumbag.
Critical!
Right. You get the guy is really upset and he's like, I don't like this new guy. You get 290,000.
290,000?
Yep.
290,000 Hong Kong bucks.
Hong Kong
Yep.
dollars, exactly.
Hong Kong dollars.
Logan's got to go to Hong Kong one of these days. Just to fucking work on his campaign.
Research.
And is that in
Research.
like cash, or how do they
Yeah, it's
exchange
Bill.
it? Bills. Okay.
Actually,
Come on,
would you
ready.
rather have it on a stick? He says.
No. Cash.
All right, he gives you bills. Big
Cash
fucking
is
wad
king.
of bills.
I just remember I don't have a bank account or anything, or an ID or anything like that. So bills. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I want to quickly jump back to the embassy, drop off some of the money so I don't get robbed in the middle of the street, then come back, pay for a ride to.
Where would you like to trump back from? Right there in the shop, or
Oh no, we'll do the same thing. Like go into an alley where no one can see us, same as usual, no public.
shows him go into the alleyway?
Then I'll drop off some money, come back, pay for a cab, go to the post office with them, obviously. Post office, pick up my parcel, and then we're done.
Right. Let's
At
see.
some point before we go, like when we're back at the embassy, before we go see XO23, I had actually talked to Janet before, who is willing to help build a friend for XO23.
Wonderful.
So that's why I was asking about the tools and if you've got parts there, like that head you were talking
Well,
about.
the head might not even work. I don't know. So definitely keep that in mind. Yeah.
Now, Janet said that she'd be willing to help, and she could if we could get her tools and parts. She said she felt confident that she could build some kind of little robot friend. But I don't know if that included AI or anything like that.
Well, there's a workshop in the embassy. You can use that. There's tools and parts there.
So
Hong
does
Kong
that
is
Well,
sound
not
like?
parts. There's no parts, but there's tools.
Well, there's a spaceship.
Yeah, Doc would
Could have a look in the hood.
Doc, I don't think Doc would be happy to have us dismantling it.
Well, what's he gonna do with it?
He wants to fly to the moon.
It's just collecting dust right now.
I
Well,
mean,
the
we can
moon-
get
Doc's
parts.
got enough on his hands.
There's plenty of parts in Hong Kong we can buy. Now that we
All
have
right, if
money.
you insist.
At this
Yeah.
point, Freddy's having a flashback of somewhere else where there's other parts as well.
Oh yeah, I know. I know where they are. I put them away safely. I haven't forgotten.
Okay, by the way, mark off 150 Hong Kong dollars in taxi rides so far.
Cool. Yeah, and I want to go to the post office and the one that Joshua set up for us.
You've already done all that. You're back at the embassy.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, okay. So we're back at it. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Can
then
we
we'll go.
give this robot the AI finally?
We'll
What was
see.
that?
So can we give this robot the other robot finally?
You haven't turned it on or anything yet, just FYI.
I know. I want to do it not in the embassy because people might see it and freak out. I'll do it once we're in the sewers.
Good thinking.
Do you guys want to go to the sewers now or hang out in the
I
embassy?
think
Let's
we're ready
go
for that.
to the sewers.
You guys head into sewers. You go through the door, around the corner and stuff. Everybody pretty much knows where it is. Here's a picture of XO23. Do I have you guys on that? Yes, I do. He's down in the lower right corner. He's inside of a big kiosk type thing that has got some sort of clear plastic stuff, which is impenetrable, and it has like a pass-through thing that you have to put it into one side, close the slot, then you can open the slot on the other side, that kind of. It has a lot of anti-theft stuff and also anti-strangling the robot stuff. And you guys roll up, and the sad robot is there. Oh, his diodes focus in on you right away.
I start unpackaging the box.
Hello, XO23.
Hi.
Hello, Wrestling Rad, it says.
Good to see you, mate. Hope you made good use of that carpet.
Yes, I did. Thank you so much. Did you bring me what you had promised?
I hope so.
I hope it works. Yeah, I'm unpacking it.
Oh, Freddy, we've been working on something for you.
Ooh.
I take the head out. Yeah.
Okay. It peers at it.
I turn it on.
It goes, oh dear. Welcome to the Serious Cybernetics Corp robot with GPP, genuine people personalities. Oh, I hate them so much. Oh, I'm so depressed. At last, thank you, Wrestling Rad.
He seems like a real nice fella. I think you two are gonna get along great.
I would ask you to kill me, but I don't even have a heart to stab.
That's the spirit.
I hand it over to. Well, before I do that, what do you have? You promised us 6 items in exchange for your friend.
For Wrestling Rad, it says, yes, I have promised Wrestling Rad 6 items for my friend.
I gave Wrestling the head.
There you go, XO23. Have a good look.
Rasslin Rad, you have fulfilled your bargain. It says completely ignoring Freddy's part in it because it's got a positrack mind. And right. And it says, would you be interested in more of the bracelets like what two of you are currently wearing?
I don't know. Would we, Freddy?
Yeah.
Yes.
It spills in 15 more of them.
Ooh,
Look at that.
thank you.
Rasslin Rad, please take these 6 items. It counts the bracelets as 1. It also gives you the following items. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Here are the new items that it has in stock and gives you. First is a green glass sphere that you can make float next to you, and whenever you become angry, it begins to emit a whistling sound. I don't know why. Next is a metal container that it's as big as 2 2-liter bottles of soda, but in one container, so it's 4 liters. Every day at noon, it fills with 4 liters of water.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
It's kind of bulky, and once a day it gets pretty goddamn heavy too, but other than that, it's fine. Next is a metal and glass disc that when pressed against flesh, instantly etches a tattoo of a black scorpion.
Oh, we can open up a tattoo parlor.
If you have one tattoo only, yes. Next is a small hand mirror that shows someone other than you when you gaze into it. And last is a canister that produces an extremely foul odor and a puff of dark red smoke when opened.
So it produces a cloud?
A small, not even, it's a small puff of smoke, like somebody exhale with a cigarette, but it's dark red, and it smells bad whenever you open it. That's all it does.
Very useful.
Here, I'll copy paste these. Make it a little easier on you.
Thank you. I'm curious about the mirror.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this mirror, XO23?
Unknown. Supplies come in, supplies go out. That is what running a kiosk is all about. What do you think? Oh my God, I'm stuck with a kiosk robot. Please put me back in the box.
Look at that, XO23. He's having a great time already.
I love him. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
At last, someone to share my perpetual pain with. Oh God.
Nice. I'm so happy to help out, XO23.
Please, Wrestling Rad, feel free to come back anytime for additional items.
All right. Anything else you need, XO23? What else should I keep an eye out for?
Anything you think would be useful for a robot and his buddy. Please give me a body so I can punch myself to death, says the head.
I would like to note that I went for a very basic looking skull, so I'm imagining like a Terminator style looking skull. Like no flesh.
Nice.
All right.
Thank
you, Freddie.
I'd like him to do a voiceover for this.
Cool. All right.
All right.
So,
thank you, Freddie. That was good work.
Yeah.
Everybody take a refill for helping XO23 finally get his new torture victim, friend, whatever you want to call it.
Is that anything that might help sanity?
Yes.
Oh.
Good.
Might be at the end of the session. You
I need
crazy,
it because
crazy
I'm getting a
people.
little frayed around the edges.
Hmm.
That's normal around here, you know.
Does anyone want a critical thinking? Instant success on an evidence analysis?
No.
Yeah,
Or
I'll
an
trade
instant disguise?
you. I'll trade you a nada for it.
Okay. Just drop it on the floor. Do you want an instant disguise as well?
Quick bio while you guys do card play.
No, it should be okay. Yeah, I think I need to AFK a minute here too. Be right back.
Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna drop this in. Get my refill. Now we go and solve a murder. Yay!
I'll be right back.
No worries.
Yeah, they seem to have escaped. Release
Oh,
the
before-
dogs.
I'm assuming it's like late at night, right? So we're not gonna. Okay. So I'll try and do my detect pattern stuff while we wait for them to.
You can just say, I'm going to skill horn my ass off while I wait. And I'll be like,
Yeah,
cool.
pretty much. Yeah. I can't do that one because I have no pattern on me. Yay.
Hey.
Oh,
I like how some of them are harder to practice than others.
yeah. But I can't do the analyze power pattern because I don't have any patterns
Exactly.
to analyze.
You want to go outside? No? Yeah? You don't want to go outside? Okay. Eventually the cat will.
So what's the mirror? What's it all about? If I look at it, what?
It shows random people's faces and stuff.
One person's face or many people?
One at a time, but different people. Yana, are you having costume changes now in real life between sets? Is this a whole theater thing going on now?
Exactly.
Got it. This is all something to launch your music career, isn't it?
Yes.
Neat. Oh, you got the Kill Bill outfit. Nice.
Nice.
I need to get into the mindset, you know. I want to to kill
I'm not
him.
gonna kill. I'm just gonna investigate.
Well, it's one needs to do the other thing.
All right.
I mean, the yellow's cool, but I think that full Kill Bill. Have you seen the Kill Bill yellow thing before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have you wear one of those. That'd be awesome. It would also show the entire mindset of your character just visually.
True.
You getting along okay with Wrestling Rad? He's fun.
Yeah.
He gamed with me back in the old days, the ancient days.
He seems able to do things, which is a plus.
Yeah.
A highly motivated individual, and he knows a lot about real life business because that's what he does.
Yeah.
Businessman, and he has a shitload of kids. But he still gets time to game, which is awesome.
That's good.
There he comes. There he is.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for your patience.
You get a
Hello.
cup of insulin or something, yeah? Nice. I like to drink insulin. Fuck those diabetic people. It's my insulin. All right, so.
Is anyone keeping those items, or do we put it in storage for now?
Let's say let's put them in storage for now.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of it later.
So okay.
You guys are sitting around having dinner at the embassy. You notice that Wrestling Rad's portions are a bit smaller, not overly so, but just a bit smaller than everybody else's, and so.
What are you doing?
I look at Foxy.
She's like, nice to see you back, Mr. Rad.
I see you looking out for me figure. Oh, Foxy is so thoughtful.
Oh, stop you. Right. You guys eat your dinner and then go back to your meeting room, and you're sitting in there. You notice occasionally Freddy's like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, that reminds me. Whoop, 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 whoop.
It's late at night. Everybody begins going, whoop, 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 whoop. Now, if you're doing any spell stuff, that requires extra rolls. But if you're doing your pattern stuff,
Let me try and teach
for any spells, you have to roll willpower times 3 before you do the spell. And if it's a fumble, your brain may explode.
I'll try and teach him.
Roll a willpower times 3, you said?
Uh-huh. Oh, Freddy's trying to teach you something. Here he comes. Yeah, he babbles at you insanely for half an hour, and you just look at him.
Ooh, I made my willpower roll.
Okay, now try a spell.
So I get a check in willpower from that, right?
Correct.
And then spell. Fumbled it.
And his head explodes. All right, let's see what the fumble deck says. Draw 2. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Right. You knock over the woman with no name and vomit all over her.
What? Go away.
That worked out immediately.
Do I still cast a spell or no? Fail the teaching.
Sure.
Okay.
He's busy vomiting on somebody right now, but she does not appear to be as into it as you'd thought, but
Oh, sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I
Yeah.
would love to have this in a movie. Just for no reason, he just stands up and goes, blah, blah.
Magic is hard.
You're covered in stinking vomit looking.
Come on.
Hey.
And Freddy, oh, getting our vomit. Please,
take
God.
take my pocket square out and hand it to Mildred. Here you go. I think you got a little something on you there.
Freddy's done. He just stands there going, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm done with that for the day.
Not the greatest zone. This is why the White Dove is such a fucking wonderful zone, because it's like the MMO world, except you don't have people beating down your door going, I have missions that need to be done. And you can do magic there.
Oh, and I'll do this one just in case. Yes. My eyes change color.
Oh, look at that.
Right. What color are eyes?
Light blue. Also, everyone needs to make sandy rolls.
Excellent. Everybody give me Sandy rolls. Hooray.
Holy shit, Freddy! What happened to him?
He goes, holy shit. Slaps Freddy.
I made it.
All right.
It's
Zero.
zero
if you
or
make-
D4.
Yeah. If you fail it, it's D4. Mildred.
I made it.
Oh, that's not
Oh
expected.
no, I didn't yet.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Diamond blast.
Yeah.
Sandy's much too high. I don't like it. I don't like it one little bit.
So how much is it? When I
Zero.
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 Okay.
He's just got light blue eyes. He may have put in contacts when you weren't looking and went,
Yeah, you got some context there, Freddy?
Probably.
No, I changed my eyes.
Oh, that was a spell, eh?
Yeah, I can teach you if you want.
mm,
Do you know how to shape change, Classless?
I do not know how to shape change.
It should be fun.
I attempt to teach him to shape change.
All right. First, give me shape changing roll to see if you can know what you're talking about. If you do, give me the teaching roll, and then we will laugh. No, he doesn't know what he's talking about. We want to try to teach Mildred. Does she know how to change?
I know how to do it.
She just doesn't. She's
No,
happy.
I tried and failed.
Oh, okay.
You can try to teach him.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'll get you a check in it.
I forgot I'm supposed to care about people who throw up at me.
She's sitting there covered in vomit going, all right, this is how you do it. Just like big thing of vomit goes, and she's like,
Teaching. I will probably not teach you because I'm a shit teacher.
Well, roll your shapeshift first.
right. She babbles at you for half an hour or so, covered in vomit. It shows in the background as she's like talking to you and all this vomit all over. It shows Foxy coming in with a tray of drinks. She goes, does a proud face, goes back out.
Give me the drinks. The drinks.
You're not enough.
So next day or
what?
Yes, I think so.
Right, you guys get a good night's sleep and get cleaned up and stuff like that, Mrs. Vomit. And it's the next day. You no longer smell like vomit. They've cleaned up the room and the valuable carpets and such have been taken out and new, slightly less valuable carpets brought into your meeting room. Breakfast is served in there, and you guys are sitting around chatting with each other.
alright, so murder mystery time?
I like breakfast. Breakfast is great. Do you want breakfast?
Yeah, little Brecky.
Oh,
Little Brecky would be great.
yeah.
At that point, he vomits on you again. That'd be funny.
So are we solving the murder to Shark?
Yeah.
Shark
I'm
murder?
gonna request to pick up all my shit again. Pick up everything I had. My equipment. And I'm ready to venture forth.
All I need to know is if you have anything that looks like a gun on you.
No.
Cool.
No guns. Just a backpack and a bunch of stuff in it. And a sword.
So you guys get all of your gear together, make a note of whatever you're taking with you.
What's the weight on the Gothic currency? I've still got some on me. I'm just curious, like how much?
25 grams per coin.
Oh,
Let's see.
oh. 1 kilo per 4 coins,
Oh shit.
which is like
1
3
kilo?
pounds.
Are you sure on that?
Oh wait, no,
Oh, that'd
grams.
be 100 grams.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I mean, yeah, it'd be fun
40.
to have 4 coins equal a kilo. It's like, yeah, fuck you and carry money.
Yeah,
I would like
40
to buy
coins.
some bread, but I can't carry all the currency here. Can I pay my bread in installments?
Yeah, no, 40 coins, sorry. Not 4.
Yeah, but still, carrying more than 100 coins is when you start going, God damn, this weighs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The old coins were actually nicer than new coins in that they had a hole in the middle of them so you could put them on necklaces and stuff like that. The new coins are all about citizenship is guaranteed by service.
I'm going, before we leave, I'll give Foxy another 50 gold to put in the safe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll leave all
Thanks,
my
Lav.
Hong Kong dollars. All my Hong Kong dollars as well.
She goes,
Thank you.
What did you do to her?
I don't know.
She leaves. It just shows her like tossing it into a fucking basket. She's like, carefully puts his coins in the safe for wrestling. Ting, ting, stacks them back.
You like set her room on fire or something?
I didn't do anything to her.
I'm the one who's always saying I didn't do anything, so I know that you did something.
Look, she's just an old cranky woman. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's great.
You guys go back to Gothic via the Clems. You have no issues getting there at all. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? Oh, look, that's what those posters over there are saying. Service, guarantees,
Equal guarantees.
citizenship. Yes.
So what's up with this murder? They were murdered by a shark.
Yeah, how strange is that?
Mm.
So it's a family of wizards. So somebody teleported a shark into this place that she was familiar with while she was on holiday at a surfing location. So instead of surfing, she was actually out looking for a great white to teleport.
Mm.
Yeah. That's my
Possibly.
theory based on what I've
Possibly.
heard.
Yeah. Well, do we want to go
Aliens.
and do we want to investigate her house or investigate where she was surfing?
Who? What?
There's a guy nearby in a soapbox ranting about the mist is becoming alive. We must stop using our Magitech items or the mist will become so thick that eventually it will kill us all in our sleep. People are listening to him and jeering him on and going, oh, yeah, tell us about killing us in our sleep.
Where does the mist come from?
It comes from using Magitech items. All Magitech items have mist. The mist is merely the escaped essence of magic, and it's mad about being put through the ringer. Oh, tell us about the ringer. Is it like a washing machine ringer? Oh, shut up, you silly old bint, etc., etc.
Let's
Can
just
is
ignore.
there like a magic lore roll or something? Is that real or is it?
Sure, you try. Do you have magic lore? Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Sure.
I can try it, but I'm not really.
That's a spirit.
No.
Cool.
I can try it.
Cool. It's actually Magitech you're going for.
How
I think
is it
they
doing
already
this?
have a check in this skill.
Yes.
The Magitech lore. Right. If it is alive, that's interesting. It's kind of like a philosophical thing. And unfortunately, in order to answer that, you'd have to find the source of Magic!
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's go.
Okay, let's go to the home of this person.
Okay.
Are you
So-
I
guys
have
wanting
no idea where it is.
or spend more money?
Yeah, we could
What?
take a handsome there.
No problem. As you're going there, everybody give me a luck roll. Does anybody know the name of the place you're going?
Nope.
Ready?
No.
So you just
I
got
know
in the
her
cabin
name.
to take us somewhere?
I know her name.
No, I'm.
It's Constance.
There's a lot of people with the first name of Constance. The cab driver tells you.
I-
You want me to just take you to one I know?
It's Constance Bapo.
Oh, the Babo residence. Very good, sir. And that's a card for Jason. Take a card. Right. As you guys are going, you hear up in the sky, and you see ahead of you 2 flying cars go crash in the street. The guy tries to make a roll to control his horses. Whoa, shows the horses stock still. They look back for permission to go, and he goes, just wait. Right, it appears
That's
that
gonna leave a mark.
2 flying cars have gone and just destroyed a bunch of shit. You can hear screams of people, oh my gosh, get a doctor. Oh, I need help. Somebody's pinned under the rubble.
It's a shame.
Guy's like, oh, get us around this little hiccup, sir. The horse is like, this doesn't bother us. Our master is awesome. And right, you guys go around it.
Hope those guys weren't shit.
Insured? Says the driver, confused. What's
But
that?
as we're like driving by, is there any evidence what caused them to crash, or? Just
Oh no, he turned right away. He didn't go anywhere close to it because it's taken up pretty much most of the street. It looks like 2 flying cars maybe hit each other or something, and both plummeted out of the sky.
Okay.
Apparently, flying around in fog and shit with no kind of flight paths or anything like that, it may be occasionally hazardous for the health.
Yeah.
Right. You guys get over to the Barpo residence, and he says, 2 silver, sir.
Right. Yeah, I already marked it off when we got in.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
There's a couple of guys talking on the street to each other as they're walking along, and one is telling a story that the other is clearly not believing. Everybody give me listen rolls as you dismount from your handsome cab.
Nope.
Raslin's busy chatting up the driver.
Yeah, I like the way you drive this handsome, mate.
All right, thank you, sir. He tips his hat at you. The other 2 here, guys like, no, pure white wings this person had. Yes, it was almost like some goodness had been taken down from the ethereal and captured. And for a fee, you can fuck her. You're full of shit. It's not an angel, says the other guy as they continue walking. Oh, yes, they captured her, and yes, she's being held as slave over there. Or prisoner, I'm not sure which. They continue talking as they go on.
Does it gesture when it says over there?
No, and the other guy, though, give me another listen roll there. Freddie's kind of trailing after him, trying to overhear as to where.
Don't go there.
He's going there. He's off to fuck something.
I need to know.
What?
I'll tell you what. We'll stop by the haunted vagina brothel later and see.
All right, got it.
Freddie comes back.
They were
See?
talking about prostitutes.
Of
Prostitutes, don't worry about it.
course they were. You should know, by the way.
I'm inexperienced. Shut up.
That's your only excuse.
I don't know the lingo yet.
Yeah. So maybe we need.
That's your fault for not teaching me.
What? What did you say?
Nothing, master.
Good.